Hello, good morning. Karibuni sana to your world, and the duo is back.
It feels like a 1,000 years.
It has been 1,000 years, Winnie. Where were you?
I went to see Shosho. Shosho is actually a big fan of this show.
No, yeah, I know.
And she says hi.
I know.
She says hi. She's like, Salimia Mwikali.
Nimesalimika. Nimetuletea zile vitu tulisema.
Ziko kwa nini?
Shosho na mam. Hii ni strike 2. Winnie.
It's not them. I think
no, it's not them. It's you.
Me.
Ninakusema.
I am the problem. But we will deliver. I promise. We will deliver. But it's so good to see you.
Good to see
you. You look lovely.
Thank you. You too.
Come back, Nini. The yellow is yellow. Listen.
We had to welcome you back in style.
I know. It's Wellness Wednesday, okay? And like we always say, the show is...
Wait, Thursday, Winnie.
See why? The downside of being away for too long. Like I can't even tell. Like when is today? Thursday.
Winnie, it's okay. The weekend is here. This show is called Your World. Your name is Winnie Lubembe.
Yes.
My name is Mwikali Mary. It is Trendy Thursday. And yeah. Tomorrow is going to be entertaining
Friday.
Hey,
reorientation. I need it. Yeah. Trendy time. No, it's because we're talking about endometriosis
yes.
and Wellness Wednesday. Yeah. And you know, it's
zinaendana
hivi kidogo, okay? But today we're talking about it in a different way, which I'm really excited about.
Yes.
And we were discussing this earlier on, and we said most of the time when we're talking about anything human health, women's health, we usually talk about it from a point of daktari alisema, or I'm experiencing this and I don't know what exactly it is, or sometimes it's just too technical. Mtu anakwambia sometimes and you're like,
what are we saying?
English, please.
Yes.
English,
but today is a bit different because we're taking this conversation to the stage.
Yes.
Like a theater, guys.
Yes.
Actors, scripts.
Yes.
Things like that.
Yes.
I don't know. I think this is a beautiful space. It's a good day to be a Kenyan, to be able to experience this. This is the conversation we're having
today. And it goes to say, when we're talking about human health and women's health and conditions that affect us, there's no barrier kusema, we only discuss about those things in our living rooms, na ofisi ya daktari, and then that's it. No.
Yes.
Because we're talking about it on stage.
Imagine
It's
that.
beautiful. I'm really excited about the conversation this morning. I really
me too.
Yes.
Me too. And the question, we have a question for you guys.
Yes.
The question we're asking you today is, be honest. Do you think love can survive when life becomes very difficult? Be honest, can love survive when life becomes very difficult? Be honest, can love survive when life becomes very difficult? NTV Kenya on all of our social media platforms. Please let us know. Our WhatsApp line is open as well. Tuko hapa tayari to receive your feedback on the question of the day. Yes. But right now, though, we need to introduce our guests.
Yes. We're not alone, because us we can talk.
Yes, we can.
Until us we can talk, but we're not alone. Okay. As per usual. I missed that.
Yeah.
I really missed that.
So this time we're starting on the right, and we'll start on the farthest end on the right. We have actress, artist as well. She's called Simi Marie. Lovely to have you on the show. Karibu sana.
Lovely to be here.
Your hair.
I know, right?
To now as a split.
Wow.
She has beautiful a lot
I
of
think
hair.
when you put those two together, it's my whole head. I'm not lying, guys. It's like this. It's a dot. It's beautiful, Simi.
Thank you so much.
Right next to Simi, we have producer, co-script writer, actor Brian Gaitan. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Lovely to have you.
Lovely to have you too.
And co-script writer. I'm interested. We'll get to it. And last but not least, we have endo warrior and activist Mary Diana Mbuya. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Tuanze kwa Gaitan as a producer, as a script writer. You've worked with other productions. You've been in the stage for quite a bit. But why this direction for this story though? Like ukuni wapi unaenda?
Ukuni wapi? Bado najiuliza.
Okay. Hopefully tutapata answers by the end of the show.
But this story of course, every time I introduce the story and the idea, people are like, but you're a man. Yeah. But the inspiration of the story, of course, from my mom.
Okay.
It's inspired by my mom.
Okay.
And it's a story that I've always wanted to tell. The idea started as a story to talk about infertility and the stigma that comes with that, especially on what I saw with my mom going through, because I'm an only child. Yeah, and as an only child, I grew up seeing my mom struggling to get a second born.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's like after giving birth to me, it's like she got back to the mission of, I need a second born, I need a third born, you know, with our culture of
the more children you have.
Yeah, and so I grew up seeing my mom struggling with that, going to all sorts of places to find a solution, but she couldn't. And so I got inspired to write that story. Then, you know, as Kenyans, as Africans, some things you can't ask your mom. Yeah, so when I'm
Unaanzaje. You know,
when I was doing research, I really wanted to ask her, but I was like, and so I decided to depend on online, AI hapa na pale, you know, and I bumped into a documentary about endometriosis.
Okay.
And in this documentary, the women who were there, especially when they were talking about symptoms, I could see them in my mom. I'm not saying that that's what she has.
You're not diagnosing her.
But in the documentary, a woman would come and say, I experience a lot of pain. And personally as Gaitan, I remember there are days, especially in primary school, I would come back from home and find my mom sleeping because of pain. And also, sometimes I could hear them, my mom and dad, arguing about the number of pads she's using. And the women in the documentary, they were talking about heavy bleeding, such kind of things. And I was like, maybe it's not what she had, but the symptoms are similar. And I would go this route to tell my mom's story. And also, another thing that also inspired me to focus on endometriosis is how unknown it is. It's like, ni kama hizo words za Chinese zenye tunasikianga. Even me, during the research, that was my first time hearing the word. And also, the motivation came from how they struggle with getting health services. And I was like,
this is something that needs to be told.
You need to be heard. And and we are here now to give that condition a spotlight so that the people going through it can get the support they need. And they can also have the confidence to say it loud.
Absolutely.
No,
it's doing a thing, isn't it?
It's doing the thing. And you know what? It's because most of the time, and especially this is personal to you. This is your mom. It will be easy for you to seek help for her or help her seek help quietly. But here you are using her story as an inspiration to shed a spotlight on something that has been talked about for a very long time, but still there's a lot of stigma, there's a lot of hush-hush conversation surrounding it because we do not want to talk about it. The realities of endometriosis. And I'm really so happy to have you guys release. Thank you for highlighting that. That's really, really beautiful. But let's hear from you, an endo warrior. Hearing him talking about, I saw what my mom went through. I wasn't too sure what it was until, did research, really understood what it was and the gravity of the same. Like, how does that make you feel that now the conversation moves from homes, from hospitals to now theater?
So, I don't know where I should start from.
Wherever anywhere.
Hata tusalimie.
So, hi guys, again. Again. So, when Gaitan approached me and told me that he wants to do something on endometriosis, I was so excited.
Okay.
I was like, finally.
Yeah.
We are going to see this on stage. More people will learn about endometriosis. We'll get like men understanding what endometriosis is, you know. So I was really excited because now people will come to understand the stigmas that we face as women suffering from endometriosis. When it comes to relationship, workplaces, friends, the community surrounding you, you see, even family sometimes. So like when he approached me, I was like, let's do this.
Yeah. And before even he approached you, sorry, did you, like, had you spoken probably loudly about your journey with endometriosis? What was the feedback from the people around you that when he approached you, like, you know what, finally, someone is here to talk about it?
So, I've been to interviews.
Okay.
I've done like 6 so far interviews. I think this will be my 7th one.
Okay.
I've been to interviews, like I've spoken about it. I've been loud about it. We also have like endometriosis groups that support us. So we are always loud about it. But people who tend to understand us, wale watu watatusikiza, they are very few. So you see, this when I was talking about it, kwanza when I lost my job because uko kazi, and then I don't know if it's right to say this, but women, sisi ndio maadui zetu wenyewe. My boss was a woman. And I explained to her, like, you see, my cramps are so intense, like I can't, there are days I might miss. Then she told me, wewe pata tu mtoto. Hata mimi nilikuwa na umangwa na cramps na niko na kakijana kangu kako 18 years sahi, cramps sitaisha.
What?
You see the stigma that comes with it.
Yeah.
So I just looked at her and I was like, hey, sawa.
Oh dear.
Utapata mtoto. Lakini unapata mtoto na nani tena?
I know, it's not even guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's
and then you see the stigma that comes with it. It's not only that. Kuna zile kama friends. Like, I say this a lot. There was a lady that she was complaining to me akiniambia, you know, mimi nikiwa kwa periods, I nosebleed, and I was like, yo ni normal kweli. Like, you should go to hospital and get checked. She was like, sisi hatutumiangi mapitu kama wewe. Kuna watu wengine hatuwezi pata magonjwa kama hizo zako. You see, sometimes you're just uko tu sawa umekaa, and then you start, you see, like for me, I have endobelly. I'm sometimes bloated. Ukiniangalia hivi unaweza sema, una yako na boli ya 5 months hivi. So kuna time hata my younger sister in church aliulizwa, sister wako na boli, sister wako sasa nitasema aje?
Like, how do you even start explaining? No, it is.
Nitasema aje ana. So like there was this, kuna mtu aliniambia when I was telling her about the endo, you know, sometimes you unaweza kata sana ujaenda choo. So for my case that happens a lot. After 2 weeks you don't go for long call. Uko. So she was like, uko sure your tumbo yako ni endometriosis ama ni mapupu zimejaa ndani?
No. Okay, no.
So like you're like, inaweza kuwa, by the way, unajua hata sijaenda lu, unaweza kuwa na points, unajua.
Oh God.
So you face a lot of challenges. Talk about miscarriages. Sometimes unapata, like, you see, when you don't have this kind of condition, your pregnancy is very normal. You see, and then unapata mtu mwingine, like, kama miscarriage, some call it fake. They feel like unajifanya. Like, why do you have endometriosis at the first place? Yako ni fake, you are faking it. So the stigma that comes with endometriosis is intense. Because you need support. And luckily for me, my mom is always there. And she's a phone call away. Mom, leo nimelemewa. She's like, umekunywa dawa? Utaenda hospitali? Like, how are you feeling right now? My mom is my support system. Even my dad, my siblings, because I'm the firstborn. So like, I get the support from my family. And once you get support from the family, whatever people say, itaingililia hapa, inatoka na hii side.
Oh my God.
I am angry. Like, I know,
I'm so pissed. My face showed at some point. Did you have a poker face?
Like, I'm angry.
I'm so sorry. It's ridiculous the way we walk around without information. And we use our no information brains to just spew.
You know how they say, like, I'm so pissed. Like, just be kind.
Yeah.
You know, like, just be, you never know what someone is going through. Just be kind.
Yeah. We're sorry, Mary Dan.
No, it's okay.
But also thank you for not allowing the noise to really deter you from speaking about it and telling people this is what you deal with.
Hi, Simi. How are you?
On the level of being angry.
Simi, when you first saw the script, you're an actor in this particular show.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts and what kind of information did you have about endometriosis before? And what has this script done to you and your understanding of what it is?
I realized I didn't know about it as much as I thought.
At all?
I thought I knew. Because I'm aware like there's hormonal disorders, let's call them that. But I did, because when he approached me and he said he wanted to do a story on endometriosis, I was like every other person. I was like, what would you know? That's what I asked him. What would you know?
Yeah.
You're a guy.
You're bad.
And then when he brought up the fact that it was based off of something his mom experienced, then I was like, I'm listening. I'm listening. Let's see your script, yeah?
Yeah.
And I realized I'd known that like a woman could suffer with it like for many reasons, because women suffer with a lot of things for many reasons and they're treated so casually, right? But like this script really blew up its magnitude in such a way that you cannot ignore. Like I'd not thought about how it affects your work or how it's a really, really heavy strain on their relationship. Like I'd not thought about it to that degree.
Yeah.
So he did know.
Yeah.
He did know about.
You got your answer.
Yeah.
You know, when we have these conversations on Endo, I think we need every Wednesday, every other Wednesday, it will pop up somehow.
Yeah.
And when we talk about it according to the patient. So it's doctor, patient.
Yeah.
But what this thing is, what the play is doing is showing you what that person and the relationships they have with other people are really affected by it. Yeah. So it's not a one-person thing anymore.
Yeah, we actually look at it in a very linear.
We look at it, ukoaje, ilianza lini. Oh, ulipata treatment. Misdiagnose. But the other people who are walking the journey with this person it's important to see. And when you approached Gaitan, when you approached Miridana to help you with this, was she coming in to share her story or her journey for you to understand it more? So she's sort of like a consultant as you're writing this script. And how long did it take?
First of all, you've mentioned something else popped in my mind.
Yeah.
When I had this idea, and the whole idea, of course, was based on my mom's journey.
Yeah.
But I was like, even if I want to write a story about endometriosis, I don't want this condition to define the person. Yeah. Because as a child, I grew up hearing my mom being called mama wa mtoto mmoja. That was her. You know, that was the name that she bared throughout my childhood, and sometimes even now some family members still call her mama wa mtoto mmoja, you know, ama ule wa mwingine atakuja lini, you know, and I didn't want people to get out of theater knowing this character as someone with endometriosis. Okay. Because when I'm looking at these women who have it, most of them, it's a lawyer who has an endometriosis. It's a teacher who has an endometriosis. And when she stands in front of people, she won't say, hi, I am endometriosis. No. She will say, I'm so and so. This is what I do. And I'm proud of this. You know, I believe in this my way of life, and that's what I wanted to focus on. And bringing in Petals or Mary Diana. Yeah, sometimes I call her Petals. And bringing her in was much more on the fear of not getting the facts right.
Okay.
Because I was also like, I don't want to depend on fantasies.
Yes.
That maybe anapitianga hii, maybe it's this. I wanted it to be an awareness. And for it to be an awareness, I had to bring someone on board that could give me the facts. Like when I was doing research, I was like, okay, can it be cured?
It's one of the most popular questions people ask. Yeah.
Can it be treated? You know, and how much does it cost? If it's yes, if it's no, then how do you manage it? And how much does it cost to manage it? Things like how painful is that pain? You know, how challenging it is, and also just hearing from her own story, because there's something you get from personal stories, like the way she has said the kind of stigmas she went through, the kind of things she was told. You can get the emotions behind it, and you can also try to imagine this person who is doing it, their motive or where they're coming from. Because some of them, yes, they are saying that, but it comes from how we were raised. And my story, this story especially focuses more on how men can get to support.
Yes. And we'll talk about more of that in depth, because majority of the times it's easy, like you said, for us to say, why are you talking about women issues? You're a man. You understand nothing. You know? But we forget that these men, they are our husbands, they are our brothers, they are our boyfriends, they are our uncles, our dads.
Colleagues.
So if they so if they don't understand it, then how can they support? You know, when we need. So we'll talk about that in depth. I'm curious to hear from you. So you play Joy. Sydney. Sorry. You play Joy, and looking at her story versus your understanding of endometriosis, and like you said, you thought you knew about endometriosis until you really got into like, how much of an impact do you think theatre has in telling these realities, because these are people's realities, you know? So how important is theatre? Because like we said, we talk about it in hospitals, WhatsApp groups, at homes sometimes, and then
setups,
you know, and then it ends there. But just to bring it to theatre, how much of an impact would you say it will have?
I think it helps that people already care about theatre and they already want to watch shows. That was like, there's a difference about learning about something from like a pamphlet. You read the symptoms, the hard words you forget. And then there's like seeing a person like bring it to life. Like you can empathize with the person, you can understand a person. Especially when it's theater, it's like live, they're right there. Like, for example, for me, you know, when you're going through the script and you're trying to like figure out how you're going to like portray her. To me, like I'm reading the symptoms, I'm understanding, oh, this is what it feels like, this is what it looks like. And then I met her. And
then bringing it
like had her talk about it. And like, wow. Like, and I knew her before, and I didn't know that this is something she struggled with. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, no. Like, oh no. This is what you're carrying with you so casually every day. Like now I'm understanding this is really happening to a human being. And I can connect to that because it's a human being. So I hope to pass the same on to the audience in a way
bring
that
it out.
Because now I know this is serious. This is not just a story about anything. It's happening to people. It's happening to someone I know.
You know?
So it's like a lot of responsibility, and I want to do it very truthfully.
Do you feel the pressure? No. Okay. Right.
Also to add just one thing. We've approached it in a very unique way. So besides the performance that we'll be doing, at the end of it, we are doing a discussion. So there will be an open floor for audience. We will invite specialists in terms of mental health, in terms of women's health, like gynecologists, and also maybe social workers, if we'll find one, and just have a discussion on how this not just endometriosis, but any menstrual disorder, how it affects us, even how it affects our country's economy.
It's true.
Because you can imagine endometriosis can put you in bed, and you are a lawyer, and you are earning, and your earning gets taxed. The government gets taxed from it. So if you are in bed, how does it affect our economy?
Yeah.
How does it affect your mental health? How does it affect the society?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is.
So it's not just go enjoy, go
Yeah,
home.
no, good.
To Kai afterwards. Let's talk about it. And it's a beautiful space in theatre because now you'll be talking to people who are probably hearing about it for the first time.
Yes.
People who've never, they probably heard the word, but they do not know what it really means. And probably they get to interact with people like Mary Diana to just understand even from them what it's like. So this script is a love story.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to find out from you, Petals, aka, how has probably, living with the endo affected your love life? If at all. If it hasn't, it's fine. But, there's a reason why they did the script the way they did, even before we get to understand what are the nitty-gritties in the play. But in real life, has it affected your love relations?
Yes.
Oh, how so?
Yes. So you will find like you want to, like maybe, you see when you start the talking stage with someone. For me, I don't take time. Nakwambianga hapo, like just now I have something in me so that you know if you will continue with this relationship
or not.
Yeah. So there's a time this guy is like, you know what, I like you, let's go for a date at 20. And then I'm like, baby, what's your take on women who have like endometriosis, who are struggling from menstrual pain, menstrual health and all that? And then it was like, endometriosis ni nini? So I tried explaining. Okay. And then like sijaget, kambia safanyaje, Google, kishamaliza kugoogle alafu nikueleze vizuri. He does that. Then he anasoma bado hajajua ni nani ako nayo. And then he's like, signs and symptoms ya kwanza inakujanga hapo ni infertility.
Yeah.
He goes like, mimi date dem mwenye hizi nizalia watoto, mimi siwezi. Mimi siwezi. Wala
Okay.
Oh, by the way, ni mimi niko nayo. I was like, you are different. Wewe sasa, with you I can manage. Niko wewe. Ulishasema. Red flag number 1. So, with me, it goes to a point where I was like, if you approach me and you're a man, yani, sorry, like, I rarely save their numbers haraka because now I already had a past experience on that. So like relationship dating is hard because not everyone understands. Because unajua mtu akienda Dr. Google, hizi zote. Naja kuuliza wewe umefikia wapi?
Because like, it's not the same.
Yeah, we're not all the same. Like that is one of the challenges I faced.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Be quick to judge.
Yeah. But clearly that also says there's a lot of opportunity for awareness and education.
At least to limsomesha.
Yeah. And you see, the thing is, probably that someone knows someone who has endometriosis, but probably they don't know the magnitude or the impact that it has in different aspects of our lives, and love being one of them. And sometimes we might also tend to judge this person, being like, you're very ignorant and whatnot. But then they're like, thinking about it in terms of what you talked about, the costs, of treatment, they would sometimes have to say, like, leave work to at least be there to support you and whatnot. So for some people, they'll be like, maybe see that nitaweza. And instead of me to just lie to you and say, I will be there and then not be there, hey, wacha tuajitoe. But really, there's a lot of room for learning and awareness and whatnot, which is a good thing. Yes, you know, that you're doing. Educate them. If they decide to stay, sawa. If they decide to leave, at least I know the kind of person that you are.
You're very brave.
You really are.
You really are. And it's a good way to approach things.
Yeah.
I will not save the numbers. I'll not be quick to get in. You know this is what I come with. You choose if you want to be a part of this journey or not. But getting into the scripts and understanding what is going on. You're also playing a Jama in this one.
Yes.
So is it a two-hander?
It's a two-hander.
It's a two-hander. So it's just the two of you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, now I'm curious. I really want to go watch the play. I would really love to go watch the play.
Okay. To put it just kidogo to just a synopsis of what this play is about. And because you said it's a bit different, it's a love story, but then are you a mean guy in this one? Do you understand joy or you don't? He tries.
I try.
Okay, give us a little bit.
Yeah. So the story is about a couple, a young couple, that the guy is an actor.
Oh,
Msanii ameamua aoe na ameoa poet.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is this interesting? Because Kombo is your co-writer, Saumu.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's a poet and a writer. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So it's I will say it's an artist marriage.
Okay.
An artist couple that they are trying to make ends meet, but there's this condition that interferes with their dreams, with their love, and it pushes them to question their past and also to rethink about their future. And so this artist, yes, he's dedicated to support the lady, but
Yeah.
my frustrations, the life hapa na pale, you know, going to auditions, not getting the role, doing the shows, not getting payment in time. You know, and promises after promises that pushes him to rethink of maybe venturing into another career that can help him support his wife. Yeah.
Does he check out at some point? Am I he's struggling and still with you the whole time? I'm interested to know.
Akuja watch play.
Msanii. Because I think he's doing, he's transitioning his life.
Yeah.
But isn't it easier to just walk away
Check
from?
out. You know?
I'll say I've based this story so much on my family.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I see.
My dad didn't check out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
You know, in short, wanasema and then him can watch play.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then him can watch play. But also as an actor, right? Because most of the time when we go to watch theater plays, it's usually fun, comedy. Tunaenda nyumbani tukisikia vizuri, tumecheka, tumeongeza miaka. You know, we go home and feel good. But beyond that, it's a good thing that you said you've also invited specialists to come in now, hold a discussion, right?
Yeah.
But as an actor, and how much weight do you think the fact that you're an actor, you know, it has when it comes to highlighting some of these things that are happening in our society, and I think we've watched a play on gender-based violence, and you know, and sometimes it goes beyond the play, right?
It's a
sometimes it
you
leaves
carry.
people triggered and whatnot. So how much of weight would you say, you being an actor, portraying joy, okay, and what joy is going through, and based on from what we've heard, you know, from her in terms of the realities of living with endometriosis, how much weight do you think actors really carry in highlighting some of these issues that affect the society?
A lot.
Yeah.
Because the people are looking to, especially for two-hander, there's not much distraction or anything, we're just on you.
Yeah.
And I would feel pressure, but I don't, because like we have time. It's a good story.
Okay.
We're in good hands. So that's that's why I do not have pressure, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Because you have to, like, again, truthfulness. You have to really focus on truthfulness.
Yes.
I feel we are lucky in this production because we have her in it, like, throughout the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, you won't go, huta pita kando.
Yeah.
Like, she'll be in my ear,
Yeah.
so, or I'll be in your ear, because I really want to know. Like, as soon as I found out there's someone who's actually going through, it won't be me and Google or me and ChatGPT. It will be me and an actual human being.
Yes.
So it's about like taking the time, especially building the character, asking the right questions, being open-minded, allowing yourself to be.
Yeah.
Fanya kitu ujui, nyenyekea.
I'm curious in terms of how then do you move from performative, because you're an actor. You can switch and be the president right now, okay, and or be someone else, right? So how then do you move from just performing to really owning and telling the story as it is, despite the fact that this is not your lived reality, this is someone else's lived reality, but to prepare to bring it out in a way that moves from performative, really telling the story as it is?
There's things the character has gone through that I've gone through. So there's that.
Okay.
Also, and everyone says this, but I consider myself empathetic. Not an empath, but I can be empathetic. I can understand why this is painful for someone else, even if it's even if it hasn't happened directly to me. Good writing also helps. Good writing helps a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell this writer is working with you here. You know, you're giving me something to work with. You're giving me something to work with here. So that helps a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also he's a great actor. So like I feel well supported to be able to do it. So that's why I trust that I'll be able to do it well.
And you have the acclaimed Kigondo directing it.
Yes.
Hey!
Safe hands.
Safe hands. Nothing to worry about.
We're going to talk about that in just a bit. But the question that we're asking you today is, be honest, can love survive when life becomes very difficult? Be honest, can love survive when life becomes very difficult? NTV Kenya and all of our social media platforms. On WhatsApp, I think we have feedback that we can take a look at.
Okay, this one says, I'm trying to see if it's somewhere closer. Okay, this one says, what? A vital topic. It is. I too have only one child, a daughter, and have seen it all. In fact, in my marital community, I am called a barren woman. When young, I used to have a very, very painful periods, plus heavy clothes and even blood clots. I am now 56 years old, so you can imagine those days. I mean, the answer was, it's normal. My husband has been my pillar in marriage. Honestly, shout out to these people who are highlighting as loud as the way people know about malaria and HIV. This is Liz from Vihiga. Thank you so much, Liz. All right.
I think do we have another one?
Okay, we are saying hi guys. Okay, hi back.
Keep sending your feedback on our WhatsApp line. The number is on your screen, and we'll be going through your feedback in just a bit. And that was quite heartfelt. That was
yeah. You can imagine
relatable.
those years.
Yes.
You know, like many years ago, where such conversations we did not have.
Yeah.
And then for people to call you what they called you, it's just sad. It really goes to say there's a lot of room for education.
Yes, for education to happen, and I'm happy that we're doing it the way that we're doing it.
Yes.
This is not just a show, because we're having conversation, but beyond conversation, we are also rallying humans to show up physically in terms of helping, not in tunakuombea way, in a way that will probably go to helping someone and someone and someone. Yeah. Before I jump the gun, please, Tuambie, what else is happening?
The other thing that is happening is while I was working on the project, so the people, I interviewed like almost 10 to 15 women.
Okay.
From different parts, let me say the world.
No. I mean, why not?
Because I wanted the story to be very relatable in a way that even if a Ugandan reads it, they can see themselves in. And even if that's not what happens in their country, but they can see like some similarities. And the similarity I got to, I would say like 80% of the women I interviewed were heavy bleeding. Okay. And because of that, I was like, you guys who are coming, you have to come with a packet of pads.
Yes.
So that we can gift a girl somewhere who can't afford the item. And because it's a boy child doing it, I remembered, in my school, there were some boys who used to come to school in one boxer for a whole week. And I hear that can also affect their health, you know, especially their reproductive health. And I was like, on top of that, come with a boxer, you know. So besides the show, besides discussing and everything, we will also be fundraising for sanitary pads and boxers. And the aim is to keep a girl in school and keep a boy in school too. Keep the shame away.
I really like
this.
I know, me too. It's not just come, enjoy, have fun, go home. This is a bigger cause. And I'm just curious to hear from you, just having endometriosis now on stage, and it's beyond just the play. Okay, it's about awareness. It's about the bigger goal, keeping a girl in school and keeping a boy in school. Like, how does that make you feel? As an endo warrior, as a woman, as an activist, as everything else that encompasses who you are.
I'm really excited. Really excited. Because now people will get to know more about it. And I don't know how I'll describe this excitement. Because now, the world is going to hear about it. People will learn about it, you see? So let me just say in general, I'm excited for this.
And what do you hope people come out, of the play with? Because there's discussions happening, there's the rallying call to bring a pad, bring a boxer, and more. But beyond that, what is it that you hope? Ule mtu atakuja kuwatch you play, akitoka hapo, amepata 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is your biggest ask?
I don't know how I'll say this, but as Gaitan said, alisema like he didn't want people to come and live like woishe thing. Like he wanted people to come out there educated. So I'd want people to know like endo warriors. Like, we would want you people to know that as much as we are battling stuff, something that I tell myself most of the time is that the quickest way to recovery is self-acceptance. And once you accept yourself, everything will just go with the flow. So, like, I'd really want people to be positive about it. As much as they're positive, pia watu kubali venye tuko. That's all I'd want from people. Like, stop the stigma, stop the misdiagnosis, like just stop being negative about the condition. Yes, and I'd also want especially the government to take action on this matter, so that we may be able to get help when it comes to affordable medication, affordable treatment, all those.
That's a good thing, because that was going to be my next question. Wale watu invite watu wa gava, watu wa ministry, police, people who sit in positions of power who can enforce change.
Because we've met people who've gone through misdiagnosis all their life. All their life. The lady who was told anakunywa madawa za TB, and then many years later, you've caused more harm to your body in other places than this. So it's important what Winnie is asking, if you've considered inviting probably people policymakers, people who are out there who can champion for this conversation even further than just the stage. Ama ndio unapanga.
Kama wana watch.
Kama wana watch.
That's what I was saying.
If you're watching.
Because I mean, we're driven with passion as creatives. You just want to do this, and this is the thing. But imagine if it could be bigger than that, and what would that look like
change.
then?
Yeah, you know, I mean, as an artist, every time you come up with ideas or even an idea, you always dream big. But again, at the time of execution, you realize, hey, I need to use.
It was too big.
We are still big.
There's a lot.
But I think I need to approach it in pieces, one piece at a time. Yeah. So in this one, we are relying much on the resources we have, what we can afford, and that's friends, and also some few things here and there that we have to bring the play together. And so I've not been able to reach out to any government official. I would be lying. I would be lying saying that, because again, I think they say the person you want to talk to is one call out, is 6 calls away.
It shouldn't be more than.
Should be more. But sometimes, manze, it's like 100 of them. It's like 100 of them. So we've not been able to do that, to approach as much as we would like. But I was like, let me just use the resources that I have now. And that resources is, I have petals. She has been to these hospitals. She has been with these women. She can help me get a gynecologist who can come talk to the audience about this condition, how it affects us. I know someone who has studied finance. He can come in and talk about how this condition affects our country's economy. I know someone who does therapy. I can talk to her and get her on board to talk about the mental health side of this condition. And so, those are the people we've invited. But if government officials would like...
If you're watching, please muende kwa nini.
Wakuje kuone show. That's true. That's true. So the question we're asking you is, be honest, can love survive when life becomes very difficult? And we've gone through a bit of WhatsApp, but we can take a quick look on Facebook. Wanasema aje? Would you hey, Nina hata yangu ya simu sio ni real Jakosk is controversial. I don't know what the name is. I tried. As for men, yes. But for women, they will scavenge until hyenas complain. Surely. If it's love, yes. But if something else like lust and love for money, then no, that is shame moikia. Marriage can survive. Not these other childish relationships. Lennox O'Relex. Anasema hivyo. Nicholas Marcella anasema, depends on how both the two are on the situation, because many tend to leave after things get too difficult. I mean, where's the lie?
Where's the lie? Hi, Wycliffe Omondi Okuku anasema, it depends. There are some poor women who are up to nibaye, nifanye, nitumie. Those who were never taught to respect, with their mothers. These ones who survive. Okay. But there's this one, this I like, okay? Reading Wakanda Wasike Philip anasema, yes, with my Bukusu darling. We are here, going through waters and fire together. Oh, that's nice. That's very beautiful. Aya, Alfredo Ochieng, oi, anasema, mimi niliachwa. After kunikamua zote, business ikaanguka. Where? This gender. Then continues to say, but akae tu venye alikaa kama bado ziko. Sasa anataka kuenda zikiisha. Acha niachie hapa.
Surely.
I wish. Guy.
Kuna mtu anasema hapa, COVID made me believe love only exists when things are flowing. I was in the corporate world. Niliwachwa, nikawachika. C. Kane, thank you for sharing that.
Oh dear.
Israel Sindiha anasema, I think if someone is leaving, she has life. So before lovers met, they are surviving. A true love sustains tough and smooth situations in life.
Kuna mwingine hapa ametuma long text. This is Martin Sanwa Licolin. Where? Anasema, love and life becoming difficult are two different things. Love and true love are two different kinds of love. Where there is true love, solutions to difficult life are easy to figure out because there is oneness and two are better than one. Firstly, write down the difficulties of your life, and then by your love partner, figure out how to tackle the difficulties by having one another's support, both mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And for a person to be that supportive in these areas is someone carrying true love. Oh. So yes, love can survive when life becomes difficult. But a love-based on what one comes with will definitely not survive because it is based on situations and the conditions of the relationships. That's fake love. Then continues to say, a person who loves you for who you are is more important than a person who loves you for what you have, and can survive. And a person who loves you for who you are can survive with you in any condition life gets to be, and in any situation the two can endure if they have each other's support, which comes from true love. So love wins a lot of trials if one is firm in it.
Wow.
Hey,
quite comprehensive.
Love and true love, those are two different things. Moral of the story. Yeah. So you figure out.
There's one more here from Victoria who says, yes. Did you read it? I don't think so. Here, it's now determined by each person's interest and purpose in the relation. Remember, when you have a common enemy as poverty and common dream of good health, it's easy to pass difficulties because both will be ready to endure the season of hardship. Love always is enough to survive all in their entire life. How I wish one day I could be invited in such conversation or debates at NTV Kenya. Aww. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Why not? Please come.
Yeah.
Florence Mwongere said, but yes, mine was worse and the love remained tight. Okay. And then Festus said, it depends. And then, this is COVID, I think, Ulisoma.
Yes.
And then, COVID, okay, sour. Okay. Lord Steve said, resign job, alafu tuambie. Where to resign?
It says a lot. It says a lot.
Yeah.
It does. It says a lot. It says a lot. So can we get details on probably what when it's happening? If we have timings, is it a one-show thing? And I don't know, details.
Is it free?
Yeah.
The place called White Days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
why?
White Days, yeah.
Don't confuse it with colonialism.
Nika, what's going on?
What makes the two?
Yeah. Why White Days?
It's a title that carries hope. For endometriosis patients. Yeah, it's a term they use when to refer to the days that they don't experience heavy bleeding, and so they don't get the fear to stain their clothes. And so they can have the courage to put on a white dress, a white trouser, a white skirt, or white anything. So White Days.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So there are those days, and most of them live hoping for those days. Others see them once a year, others once a month, others once a decade, And we decided to call it White Days. So the play is White Days. It's happening at Art Zone Studio, Hapo South B, Baricho Road. And we will be performing on 30th and 31st May.
Okay.
There will be a 3 p.m. show and a 6 p.m. show, both days, Saturday and Sunday. And ticket is 1,000 bob. And you also come with something little to donate for a sanitary pad or a boxer, or if you can afford both.
Why not?
You do it? Yeah. And what else?
I think you said everything.
Producer King Cast.
and probably where they get the tickets.
Yeah.
From.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Cast.
Wow, Cast.
Cast is like, you come.
What do you mean? You should come.
So you can get your ticket at www.tecohub.com, and you just go to the website Teco Hub. Then you look for a poster. It's white in color.
Yeah.
It has the title White Days.
Yeah.
Kiona, just click the day you would like to attend and purchase a ticket and come raise your voice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm actually looking at the poster and I like that. End the stigma.
Yeah.
Period.
I really like it. Okay. Question, Gaitan, is this your first production?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Umekuwa ukiandikwa kazi huku kagua.
Nimekuwa nikiandikwa and I was like and it's because sometimes as an artist you want to do a story but maybe the mainstream is not ready for it. Maybe other productions don't see, because sometimes from their point of views lazima production Iran, so sometimes they listen to your ideas and they're like, how are we going to get our money back? There's those stuffs which it's reality we are living with.
Yes.
And I was like, kaini na zenu wacha yeah, so I started a production recently. And this is my first time producing.
Yay.
Congratulations.
And it's my first time running a production. Crazy.
How are you feeling?
Do you understand other producers? No. Wakikwambia hakuna pesa.
Wakikwambia hakuna ya hii. We won't be reimbursing transport, and then we're like, msania rekwi vizuri sana.
Sasa wewe ndio tunaangalia.
Au msanii na kuangalia na wewe. There are those things when you come late.
Sasa hiyo unasikia hizo zote sasa.
So unasikia zote at once.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's a beautiful journey because I'm really learning a lot. There are a lot of things that I didn't know. Okay. And just putting this production has taught me those things. Like, Juicy, in some meetings, I was asked, do you have liability insurance? And I was like, what is that?
English, please.
Yes, English, yeah. Then I checked on my phone and I was like, this thing exists. And I'm looking at the benefits of that and I'm like, wow. As a creative, I need it. Actually, not even for this meeting, but as a creative, I need it. And I learned that. And so it's my first time producing. And this will be my first show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, kujeni mkaone please. Support.
Tusifanye tu moja tupotee.
I'm also curious, is this a line that you want to take in terms of like highlighting health issues, maybe mental health issues, just real health issues that affect the society? But this is not to box you as a creative because
of course. But the inspiration is to highlight issues in our society that don't get enough spotlight, but they are really affecting us.
A lot of people.
And this is one of them. And our second show, if we get the funds, there will be another issue that we'll be tackling. Yeah, just to give those issues that have been denied the spotlight it deserves, give them spotlight. And then sasa tuambie society tumekuachia.
Right?
Now you do the rest.
That's a good thing.
I am eager to see how this pans out, and I am excited that you've taken the leap of faith. And I think there's also something else about the power of collaboration. You've created relationships over the years. You've been able to call in Petals, you've been able to call in Simi, and they all understand we are starting this journey together. So really excited for you. But before we get to the final statements from you guys, tuangalia WhatsApp watu wanasema nini to the question that we're asking you today. So if you could just have that on screen, then we can. Yes, there we go. Winnie Lubembe.
Okay, nilikula carrots. So this one says, no, my love will not survive because nowadays love is all about money and good health towards our wives. And if we lack money, then things get worse. Where? Okay. And then this one says, I believe love can survive difficulties if it first existed in the first place. This is Florence. Okay. And then huyu anasema looking forward to support. Oh, thank you. Yes, wakumbushe ni wapi, itakuwa siku gani, ni nini. We'll remind you before we end the show. And then another one says, this is faith. There is faith, hope, and love, and the greatest is love, the good book says. Okay.
That's the last one that we have.
This is the last one that we have on WhatsApp. Yes.
On WhatsApp. Kuna watu wanataka kukam. Kuna watu wanataka kukam. And maybe just one more time where they can get the tickets, dates again, and can we start sending our contributions, mapema?
Yeah. Yeah, so the play is called White Days.
Yes.
And it's on Tico Hub platform.
Okay.
So you go to www.ticohub.com.
Yes.
And you look for a poster with the title White Days. The poster is white in color. And it has some red writings. Yeah. Things like play to end endometriosis.
Get it.
Yeah. Entry is 1,000 bob per person. You get to purchase your ticket. Dates are 30th May and 31st. That is Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
2 shows a day, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. The 3 p.m. ends at 5. The 6 p.m. ends at 8. Yeah. And when you come, you carry something small to donate for pads and boxers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I know we probably talked about this earlier, Simi, but for anyone who's just looking forward to come to this show, what would be the thing that you'd want them to, why would they come? Why this is your rallying call to Jamini Kujeni because of 1, 2, 3. What would that be for you?
I would want them to understand that when we're living in a community, one person's problem is it affects all of us.
Yes,
it's our problem, like even if we don't face it. Even the way he's portrayed the partner to Joy's character is very, this is also his problem. It's not happening in his body, but it's also his problem.
Yes.
So I'd want them to be very keen on what is happening and like carry that with them going forward with like the loved ones in their lives, that even if it's not happening in your body, it's still not your problem, but like you could do a lot about it, not just, oh, I'm so sorry, cramps are painful. Oh no, there's a lot you could do.
Yeah.
There's a lot you could do.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Petals. Mary Diana. Majina ni mingi.
What was the question?
The question is for anyone who's coming to watch this show, to watch this show, what is it that you would wish for them to carry after watching it?
I think I mentioned it before, but I'll say you come with, you should carry positivity. Msitudidimishe jameni. Like just accept us in the society. Try and understand more about endometriosis. But I believe kwa play, there is a lot of things they're going to say that will make you understand what endometriosis really is. Given that there will be specialists there, people are going to understand everything. So neza penda tu watu wakuje wakitoka wajue like, so as much as it's challenging, let's not take how would I say it, let's not tusiwa the negativity hiyo jina ina like let's not be negative about the condition.
But even just on a larger scale, in terms of our policies and what needs to change as far as accessing healthcare is concerned, and through your lived experience, what is that one thing that really needs to change as soon as now to make it easier for endo warriors out there?
Treatment. Treatment, medication. Like we should at least have an endometriosis center, like where we can go. Like March is endometriosis month awareness, and you're actually wearing yellow. That's our theme color. Yes. So I'd really want like for us to have facilities for endometriosis, medication. Like medicines are so expensive.
Yeah.
And when we get support from the government, at least you see like when it's cancer, during cancer month, you are called for free screening, free this. I'd also like want that to happen with endo women, not like in general only the endo women, but also women for each and every woman to go for the free screening, to just know if you are okay.
Yes.
That's what I'd really want.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a really, really good thing.
Gaitan.
Yes.
Tuite. Tuambie to come. This is your pitch. Camera ya Gaitan ni gani? Yeah. As they come to the end of the show. Yeah, I think it's this one.
Kameramani. So for me, before I invite people, what I would like people to take out of the play is that it's easier to love than to hate. Yeah. And you don't need to be an endometriosis patient for you to know and understand it. Yeah, because a neighbor can be that, a parent, a sister. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm inviting you.
Become a
producer. I've put up a show, and I would really love you to come and watch this play. That you will benefit a lot from it. And so just go to www.tikohub.com. That is TIKOHUB.com, and purchase a ticket, 1,000 bob. Come, be entertained. Again, we are not going to traumatize you at least. There's a lot of fun there. There's a lot of comedy. And you will enjoy, and you will also be part of making a change in our society, the change we want. So get a ticket, come to the show, and enjoy the live performance.
Yes. Oh, can't wait.
Do you want to big up the rest of the people that probably have made this production possible?
Yeah.
In 10
I want to thank
seconds.
me.
I want to thank me. In 10 seconds.
Big up to Martin Kigondu,
Yay.
the director, and manze, almost amenipea grace. Amenipea grace. Big up to her. Simi, for just accepting to be part of this. And big up to my mom. Despite her condition, she raised a man.
Yes.
Wewe unataka tulie hapa. You want us to cry. But thank you so much, guys, for coming. Very enlightening and also really excited. I really want to come for the show.
Thank you so much.
I will go for the show, okay? Because it's important for all of us to go. Because I want to believe this is like a family-friendly kind of show, so that we all understand endometriosis. So yes, guys, please commit. Go watch the show and enjoy. But thank you so much for coming, right? Sisi wacha tuende nyumbani. Happy holidays. Kesho ni holiday. Enjoy the holiday, enjoy the weekend. We'll see you next week on Monday.
Absolutely. Kwaheri.